Rounded.
Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is time, I guarantee oh yeah. I want to tell more if I could be the kind of girl that we would be glad for. 'Cause the kind of girl that we would be glad for. 'Cause the kind of girl that we would be glad for.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see where I'm at. How's everybody doing, guys? Good morning. Guys, who's lying? If you're new here, welcome. Who's lying? Vote in the poll. If you don't know who KK is, that's Keish Kaylee. She had a whole entire tall tale that she was telling us. I mean, look, it could have been a fairy tale, it could have been a retell. Girl, we don't know. KK is Keish Kaylee. Okay. It's just your opinion, guys. Who's lying? Big Slow, that's Liv's life. Radio, that's my Jazzy life. And LBE, well, that's Loved by Erica. She put up a cease and desist or some sort of letter, some sort of cockamamie letter from some attorney in the good old state of South Carolina. And it's so poorly written. I was like, Erica, are you making receipts over there? I don't know. I don't know. And I really don't care, but I could not read something like that and pretend that it was what she was stating it was, because it just doesn't seem like a grown-up would write such and someone with a JD, somebody who has been a practicing attorney for what they say on their site, maybe in excess of 20, 30 years, like a real professional would write such a poorly constructed letter and send that to one of the largest companies in the world and have and expect them to action out that letter. I'm shocked. So who's lying, guys? Who's lying? We know that there have been some lies busted just in the past couple of days. We've had husbands show up, we've had actual real receipts show up, all of the things. So it is what it is. Just make sure that you vote. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Mio Mai, how are you? Hi, Pineapples. Hey, Boo. Hey, Ruwinta. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Cham Cham. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning, NCA&T. Good morning. Good morning, Walk by Faith. Good morning, dear. Good morning. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. All right, I think I'm straight now. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. Look. Good morning. Let's talk about a couple of things. Yesterday, we were talking, and I stated that I hadn't seen the video yet, that there'd just been a video to drop about KK, right? Or KK had just dropped a video, Keish Kaylee. And pretty much, we don't have to go through a whole lot because I gave my first impressions, and my first impressions were right because I watched the video. Mastermind, good morning, sis. Guys, go ahead and hit the like button for me if you don't mind. We have 140 in the house and not enough likes. We're far below 50. Hey, IVS, good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see. We have 76 votes and 47 likes. Good morning. Live, laugh, love. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Like the live, absolutely. Look, a blind man could see what was going on at the end of the day. So they put up Jori's birthday video. I mean, look, it was nice. They went to Great Wolf Lodge. Nice, very cute. They The video opens up. It's Jori's birthday video. It opens up with Keisha getting her hair done. And Jori is really, really cute. She was sitting there eating her little apples. She's a cutie pie. She was eating her little apples, and Keisha starts talking about how the girls, her older girls, are trying to finesse her using her psychology. Well, that's what kids do, Keisha. You didn't know that? You never tried to get one over on your mom? So the kids were basically trying to finesse and bargain and negotiate with her, and she found it to be very funny. Anyway, she moves into matching up her clothes. So they're in the process of packing, and she continues with this. And someone made a point in the live yesterday that they're not identical, they're fraternal. So they should not be dressing alike. I mean, if you want to dress your kids alike, we see people dress their kids alike all the time, and they're not even anything close to a twin. But this is a twin birth. Even though they might not be identical, they're twins, and she feels a way about making sure that everybody knows it, but they're not triplets. So she is buying all so basically she buys in three. This is my opinion, and some of you might feel a different way. I think it's a little bit lazy in your mom styling. How nice would it be? You've got three children with three different personalities to maybe complement their outfits and clothing, but not necessarily just dress them all exactly alike. Okay. Let me get Portia. Hold on. Okay, I see. I'm going to have to start moving venues because I'm not sure what's going on with these dogs, but they're just a little too vocal over here, and I'm going to start going back into my office. I just hate to do that. But anyway, so hopefully you guys can hear me. When I listen to the playback, it's not so bad, but that's just what's going on right now. That's the season that we're in. Dogs barking early in the morning. Anyway, I just think it's a miss. I really enjoy as a mom dressing my daughter, and I love shopping for her. And I think it's fun to be able to, style your kid and coordinate outfits and all of those things. And I think it would be cool to see what she could do with two different personalities 3 different personalities and coordinate them, because even if you're buying within a brand, they're going to have coordinating pieces. You don't necessarily have to swag everything the exact same. And as the kids get older, I mean, you may as well go ahead and break apart from that, Keisha. We know you're in the bushes. Break apart from this habit, because it's going to break your heart more than it's going to break theirs, because they're going to want to dress different. All of the kitschy kind of identical twin dressing is going to fall by the wayside eventually. Someone is going to want to branch out with their own style, even just their own swag of the style. And certainly the baby, like, she's her whole own person born over a year later. Let me go grab a busy bone for these dogs. I'll be right back, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button as you're coming in, and I will be back in just a second.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. But yeah, so she has the kids all dressed the same. She's laying out all the clothes for the trip. We find out that they're going to Great Wolf Lodge. Good for them. Okay, nice. Um, no cake, no dinner. I guess they went to the cafeteria portion of the hotel, and girl, it was a regular ass little family staycation type trip, and good for them. Okay. Um they did a birthday reel, so they did some content with mommy. They got some big box of shoes. Girl, they got some sort of deal. She was talking about maybe this is their first sponsor deal. Girl, I don't even know. Um, all I know is that Keisha was over there at Great Wolf Lodge with one of her little let me try to show off my breast implant tops. Now, had this not been a water park, um, I don't know. I mean, honestly, some of those tops that she wears, if she would have gone to Disney with that top on, somebody would have tapped her on the shoulder, one of the hostesses, and been like, "Ma'am, do you have a jacket or something?" Like, you can't do all that at a kids park. You know, she had on those red show my breast implant tops, and that's not cute at a kid's, you know what I'm saying? If that's how you want to dress in front of your kids, but that's not how these family friendly parks want, unless you're at the pool. But I guarantee you, people aren't going to have tea backs or all your booty cheeks out at the Great Wolf Lodge. Okay. And I'm not saying that that's what she had. However, Keisha, girl, you got to get it together, sis. Like, you can't be that unaware of your surroundings and that inconsiderate. It's a family place, and everybody doesn't want to see your tetas. Okay. Period. My mom dressed myself and sis alike back in the day. We are 2.5 years apart. And tell me you when you are allowed to dress ourselves. Um, it was not twins no more. So yeah, I mean, it's cute. Look, honestly, I think as a mom, any of us who kind of can think about it, how easy is it to go to a rack and find something that has two different sizes? And just a minute. I almost feel like I've got to put her out, but it might even be worse. Anyway, I'm having dog problems today, guys. Sorry about this. Um anyway, yeah, how lazy is that of kind of like your parental styling to only buy twin clothing or triplet clothing? Like, okay, you go to a rack, and we've seen her do this at Target. Like, oh, is there a two? Oh, are there three, four? Are there two fours or two fives or whatever the kids wear? Like, it's just corny after a certain time. Like, they're not identical, to the person's point in the chat. And I mean, yes, they're twins, but they are very different. And I don't know, dress them how you want. I don't care. It's not my kids, but it's gonna get old after a while. You can get different colors. I've seen fraternals dress similar, but maybe two different color palettes. So maybe if they've got yellow and they've got orange, something like that. And but my main point in that whole thing was the fact that the birthday girl did not have a birthday dress. There was no birthday dress going on for the birthday girl. You wouldn't have known that it was her birthday other than the fact that she decided to dress them like triplets. And they had several people ask, are they triplets? No, she's actually younger. She's 2. It's her birthday. You couldn't stop at the dollar store to pick up a birthday sash, a birthday tutu, nothing. There was nothing birthday happening. That it's a birthday trip. And then it's so much of the birthday that you've got the ones who are not their birthday thinking it's their birthday. Okay. They can dress alike until they request different. I think dressing them alike is cute. It's very cute, but it's not cute on your birthday. I think the one who's not a twin doesn't need to be dressed as. That's just my opinion. Just like you're giving yours, Miss Lady Diva, and certainly that's respected. It is cute, but my main point, to my point, is on a birthday, you should feel like it's your birthday. Okay. Just a second. Okay, she doesn't get any outfits, right? Girl, I'm a twin, and as we get older, we didn't want to dress alike. My mom did. My mom did that when we were younger to be able to tell who was who, and as teens, that all ended. Absolutely. I mean, I think just as, I think when you see these documentaries or you see shows with twins and they kind of like to dress up, it becomes a choice. Sometimes you see twins, it almost becomes part of their life and their lifestyle, and they almost feel like a departure with themselves, separating their own individual style aesthetic. And I think it's good to um even at an early age. I'm not a mother of twins, but I would almost imagine that allowing your children to develop their own personal style aesthetic will move them a lot quicker to not feeling dependent on each other, and have your own individuality, but still get to celebrate your twin relationship. Because relationships with twins, I'm sure, is very special. But also relationships among sisters are special. And it just seems strange to me to always tag along the baby as like the bonus twin who's not a twin. I think it's weird. Also, and that's just my opinion. Also, for a birthday, I think no matter what, the birthday person should be celebrated. It doesn't matter if your birthday is the next day. Give your kids the opportunity to shine individually. The twins will always share a birthday, but the twins may not always want to share the same birthday outfit. They may want to be different one day. Who knows? But that's not the point of this. It's Jori's birthday, and Jori did not stick out as the birthday girl. Okay. She was the one acting like she was doing something so great. Girl, I was like, "Oh, okay, you guys went to Great Wolf Lodge. Is that in Atlanta? Because I know we have one here in Charlotte. Yes, we are identical twins, yet still we are sisters and have our own identity." Vicky, have you ever done that event in Twinsburg, Pennsylvania, or the big twin event? Did you guys ever go do anything like that? Yeah, I don't understand why she wears things like that around children. Girl, her clothing, like, we didn't see all of her clothing choices, but at one point we saw her with one of those red slash down the middle of her breasts tops. Now, was that a bathing suit? Maybe, maybe. Look, once you get over to the water park and the pool, I think it's a different thing. But if that was one of your Atlanta, I want to be cute, show off my breast implant tops, don't do that at a kids park, because you're going to get embarrassed one day. One day you're going to go to the wrong park and they're going to tap you on the shoulder, just like sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. This is quite an annoyance for me today. Hold on just a second. Girl, I don't know what is wrong with mommy today, but she is. Oh, now Portia wants to bark. My God, guys. Okay, anyway, so and Farah is dead to the world. She is asleep, sleep. Okay, the matchy matchy era has been over. Yeah, I just look, I think really it's the party situation. We didn't see any. I mean, look, birthday sash, birthday crown, it's birthday girl t-shirt. You can get those on Amazon. You can get them at any party store. You can order, you can go to Macy's, you can go to Nordstrom, you can go to any of these stores and buy a beautiful dress for under $100, even under $50, which I'm sure, I don't know what that woman spends on clothing, but I'm sure Carter's would have something. There is something that says, I'm the birthday girl. There is no reason to be dressed like your older two sisters and being asked if you're a triplet all the time and then saying, oh no, but it's her birthday. Like, people should know it's your birthday. You're there on a birthday trip. If she would have had on a birthday sash, just imagine how many people would be wishing happy birthday. How many, I mean, maybe they would have automatically bought the birthday dessert out, okay? Instead of forgetting to give the birthday girl their birthday dessert. Um, Girl, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay. Let's see. I was thinking about that. A tutu would have been so cute. And a sparkly t-shirt that says happy birthday to me, or number 2, celebrating my second birthday at Great Wolf Lodge. They didn't have anything in the gift shop for birthday kids. You don't know how many kids go spend a birthday at Great Wolf Lodge. There's no company store. There's no souvenir shop there. I'm sure that's not the case. It's a whole amusement park with a hotel. I'm a twin and we were dressed alike in different colors all the time. So your mom gets to the rack, she sees an outfit she likes, she sees it in multiple colors and buys the multiple colors because one might like yellow and one might like pink, one might like blue and one likes purple. I mean, look, I think at a certain point you got to celebrate individuality because I think you see a lot of sad stories with twins who never kind of actually separate, and you can't, one may want to move on. Look, I was watching the Tony Braxton story last night, and we all know the story of the Braxton sisters, but it was a Lifetime movie, so it was super dramatic. But anyway, Tony, as the oldest, felt a lot of responsibility to always be there for her sisters. And I mean, look, that's family. That's it, right? But her parents never encouraged her as much to have her own career and handle you, as much as it's make sure you take care of your sisters, make sure you come back, make sure you do this, don't forget to help them, all of those things. And at the end of the day, those who needed the help got the help. And, like for instance, Tamar, it was destined for Tamar to do Tamar. Tamar did Tamar, but um you could see that a lot of the story revolved around the parents making such a big like demand upon one sister to always be there for the others. And we are individual people, and I think that as much as twins probably have something that none of us will never know when you're not a twin, as far as sisters are concerned and very close sisterly bond relationships, it's wonderful to have your sisters back and be there for your sister. But sometimes, whether you're older or you're younger, you just want to be free and you want to be you know what I'm saying? So I have 3. Okay. So I know what sistership is all about, being in a family with 4 girls. Okay. And only 1 boy. My daughter's boys are so close in age that people think that they are twins. She used to dress them out a lot alike, but I told her that they needed to have their own identity, and she finally listened. Yeah, because look, I'm sure there's a lot of psychology around it, but also just aesthetics. I mean, they just might have their own swag. They might have their own color palette that they enjoy. And there's enough clothes out here when you get to a particular style that's mom approved to be able to pick from different color palettes to at least make it look different, even though basically it's the same outfit. Jori got a reborn. I don't know anything about reborns, but what I've seen on the internet with adults has been very strange. Okay. I'm not into the reborn thing at all. A lot of the people, no offense to anybody who's into reborns here, but this might be a little offensive. There are some weirdos in the reborn community, and I'm just gonna leave that right there. But the age appropriate individual or individuals were playing with a reborn. It was a beautiful little, chocolate doll, a little African American or, look, melanated baby. And she looked very, very real. So I see the appeal in the reborn dolls. I absolutely do. And the fact, the bottles and the diapers, and what cracked me up, I don't know if it was Jori who said it. I mean, Journey, but Jori was holding her baby, and Keisha said something about, and look, she's got diapers. And one of the twins said, "Oh, she stink." So they were getting ready to change a diaper. It was a cute moment. I mean, normally I don't really stick around for the heavy kid moments. I just don't. I'm gonna be honest, but it was cute. And look, good job, mom, doing your job. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be surprised if the twins don't get to experience their birthday. I just think it's something with those twins. She had a very difficult pregnancy. She flipped the fuck out on this damn scammer ass baby picture stealer person from Facebook. So she was feeling away. Obviously, sis was very emotional. And I still stand by, you should have called the police. call them YouTube Streets Police. Make sure legal action has been taken. Okay? Keisha, have you called the police yet? You are so worried about so many different things, but sis, have you called the police? Sis, have you called the police yet? You got a whole scammer. You got a legit ass scammer out here, and you haven't even called the police yet, as far as we know. Jori needs a redo on her birthday. Okay, period. Let's see. I don't get why she didn't have her sis hold the because that would make sense. Yeah, Auntie Toot, what was it? Toot, what's her name? TT. Auntie TT was there. Why wasn't Auntie TT filming? Girl, who knows? Fran, I don't understand why these women are going all out of their out for their baby daddy's birthday, but don't do much for their own children. Now, I don't necessarily think that every single birthday party needs to be a birthday blowout. We've done that. I feel like we spent just as much this year as we have in past years, inviting 25, 30 guests, paying for tons of food, paying for 3-tier cakes, having a DJ, all of those things. Last year, we had a DJ. I had to buy outfits. Farrah wanted us all to be matching. She had to have her own outfit. We had kids over, decorations, food, cake, all kinds of stuff. And we spent just as much money going out of town, getting a hotel, enjoying ourselves, going out to dinner 3-4 nights, and relaxing, being at the pool, being at the beach, celebrating, having one-on-one time. Mommy wasn't all up on the internet. We just focused on her, talked about when she was born, talked about when we were pregnant, talked about just remember when this happened, remember when that happened, just reminiscing, giving her the memories, giving her new memories, and celebrating. So I think going to Great Wolf Lodge was a nice thing. I just think that every mom does it different, but I have almost probably every single birthday outfit. I have to look at all my pictures, but as far as significant birthday dresses, I've always kind of bought a dress or some sort of tutu outfit, something. I've got them all. But I also only have one kid, so I know I'm different because everything I'm doing is first and last. I don't have 2 children. I only have 1. So I save her birthday outfits because sometimes I think that maybe she may want to have it as some sort of a souvenir. She may want to remember it. If it lasts the test of time, who knows? Girl, she might put it on a doll. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I just think that that's one of my responsibilities as a mom, to keep certain things so that when she wants to remember, when she wants to match up pictures with memories and the actual item, the tutu, the tiara, the this, the that, if we've got those things saved in a box or a chest or something, that helps, because one day I won't be here, right? Or one day we won't be here, or one day she'll be with her kids and she'll have those memories in a physical form and pictures and in her brain, right? I just think it's good to stand out. Offer your kids an opportunity sometimes to be able to stand out and shine individually. I guess that's probably the reoccurring theme, right? So Alexis was there because she's paid. Yeah, is everybody on the payroll, I guess? Girl, I don't even know, but I would assume maybe she did have to pay her for her time. More about the camera and then focusing on the kids, and wasn't paying them any attention in the water. Well, because she has to make that coin. I mean, we don't know what the work situation is like. Who knows anything about how and why Splash was spotted in Miami and not at Great Wolf Lodge? Does anybody know? Did he burn out from Great Wolf Lodge and head straight on over, or was he at Great Wolf Lodge second, or in Miami first, in Miami for a night? whatever. Um, Making beautiful memories is what counts. Just making that day special. The key is a grown. My key is a grown, and I still give them. My kid is a grown, and I still give them a card and a gift every year. My youngest is 20. Absolutely. Girl, they're waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you, a year or two ago, um, I still have a card. I guess right when the pandemic started, Farah took some money out of her piggy bank and folded it up and gave it to me with a little note that said, "I love you, happy birthday." Girl, that money is still in my purse in the envelope. And I just open it and read it sometimes. And I said, "We're gonna go spend this money." I actually looked at it a couple of weeks ago and I said, "On my birthday this year, we're gonna go shopping and I'm gonna spend this money that you gave me." She's like, "No, but I'm gonna give you more money." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." Um, that's very sweet. And I like to spend money on a gift. I think I never spent that money just because it was the pandemic and we really couldn't go anywhere at the time. And that wasn't last year, that was the year before. I forgot what she gave me last year. Um, I think maybe she gave me some pajamas. But anyway, I said we're gonna spend the money this year on my birthday. So I said we're gonna go to Sephora and I'm gonna maybe buy a perfume or something and spend the money on something. So, and she's always proud. I mean, I don't know. I think kids, when they have an opportunity to buy something or do something and stand out, it makes them proud. Like, when she comes into my room and sees something she bought for me, like a perfume that she picked out. I don't know. I think individuality, especially in a family of lots of kids, which it's not lots of kids yet, but it's three girls right now and a brother, right? Um, it's good to stand out. It's good to have your individual time, right? Let's see. Okay. Guys, let's who's lying? Oh, you guys came in and voted, y'all. 216 votes as of right now. We have 336. If you have not voted, there's roughly about 150 of you who have not voted. Who's lying? KK? I know some of you guys will pivot off the party right now because I mean, at the end of the day, girl, it's over, and we'll circle back next year. At the end of the day, the only person who has to deal with that whole situation is Keisha, and because none of us were there. But who's lying? This scam, me personally, I think the sign of a scam, sometimes the sign of a lie, is when they drop something and completely forget about it. If in fact Friday comes, which is tomorrow, she said she might go live, and as she said, August was in daycare on the list, and he needs to be. You know why? Because he's a single. He's with his mommy, even though he has three sisters. He's with his mommy all the time, and mommy can't do and be everything, and mommies need help. And at the end of the day, August will have his own life, his own identity. He's going to be prepared for school. He's going to know how to be social. He's going to know how to keep his hands to himself. He's going to know how to sit in it. I mean, some of the things, for those of you guys who are not mommies yet and have little kids, this is what I want you to know. When you send your kids to preschool, daycare, what they're going to learn is how to mind manners of another adult, right? They're going to learn how to have a seat at a table. They're going to learn it's quiet time. They're going to teach them inside voices. They're going to make sure they know their ABCs, one, two, threes, back and forth, upside down, colors, shapes, fruit, um different stations. They're going to learn how to play doctor, school, bus driver. They're going to learn all the jobs of the world, right? They're going to learn all the different things when they got the little different stations. They're going to start to learn how to to use a tablet, a computer. They're going to show them how to make chicken soup. They're going to show them how to walk in a line. They're going to show them how to get on a bus and go to Discovery Place. They're going to go and do so many different things that when they walk up into pre-K, girl, they are ready. Okay. They will learn nursery rhymes, how to sing in unison, how to memorize things. They're going to learn an Easter speech if they go to a little Christian day school, right? Okay. They're going to learn so much. Okay. It's invaluable. My daughter was at home daycare with auntie, with a great auntie and auntie for her probably about her first 2 years. And it was wonderful because she was not sick. She didn't get a bunch of colds. If she had a cold, she could be with family and it was cool, right? But knowing what I know now, when she went to the daycare and how unprepared she was for the experience, but how quickly she ramped up, it was amazing within her first 30 days of being at an actual school, the changes that were made, but also a little bit of the okay. Um It does wonders. So good for August. Good for August's mom for making the leap and allowing him to go ahead and start his life because we live in a life we live in a society where things are very regimented and life is about routine and it's the sooner you start, the sooner, I mean, whether your kid's going to be an entrepreneur or whatever the case might be, the bottom line is there are some things that are very predictable. And we all know that you live in this country, your kid is going to school, and they're going to private school, they're going to public school. I'm sure these kids are not going to be homeschool. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: the sooner you get your kids into some sort of formal setting and allow them to have relationships away from you, the better they will be. The easier they will learn how to socialize with other people. They will learn how to use their spidey sense on whether it's a trusted adult or stranger danger, all of those things. It's very, very, very important, right? Um, Okay, 3 years old. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with keeping your kids at home. Like I said, mine was in a home setting for roughly about 2 years, maybe a little over, but in that 2-year neighborhood, that's when mine, uh, went to school, and as far as what I was able to do as having 2 parents that are out of the house all day, um and the formalized lesson plans and all of those things, I think it was much better. I know a lot of people like home daycare, but it's good for babies. But I think by the time 2 years old, 3 years old comes around, all the questions and answers and learning how to read, you've got kids coming out of preschool. They already know how to read simple books. They've got the simple, they got the simple books down already. They can read. And there are some kids going into kindergarten, pre-K, they barely know their letters and numbers, just to be honest. Now, obviously, we see these kids getting lots of tutoring and flashcards and things like that. So that's very cool, that they seem to be, on track and all of those things. But yeah, working with your kid is super important. But a lot of us moms work outside of the home. I worked outside of my home until the pandemic hit. And then thank God, in my particular, skill set, people had been working from home, but it wasn't as commonly acceptable. Because I do work in HR and they usually want HR in the building. And luckily now, the tides have turned and it's okay to Zoom it. I don't have to be at your desk. I can be at your desk in 2 seconds on a Zoom call, right? Um, Girl, say it one more time. Okay, so let's pivot a little bit. Who's lying? According to you guys, 48% is Keisha. Let's go down the line, Big Slow. We're not going to park on Big Slow for too long, but at the end of the day, what happened with Big Slow yesterday? Gerard came out the bushes and dropped the receipt that he sent her a text with the information regarding Christian's fundraiser. Okay. What does that mean? Does it mean anything? Who cares? Well, we don't know. I mean, she could have Gerard blocked. That's one thing that we know. She could have Gerard's messages going elsewhere. She says she didn't know about it. Girl, we beg to differ. Your husband at the time sent you a text with the information, but you say you didn't know. At the end of the day, the bottom line is this: your son is involved in sports. They're doing a fundraiser. If you didn't contribute, I'm sure it's not too late, and you can still send money to help pay for some of his supplies. If you feel like your child support is enough, girl, that's you. Like I said yesterday, there are men who have separated from their families and their children. Well, not their children per se, but they have separated and they feel like they pay enough in child support, and what you get is what you get, and make it work how it works. So that being said, she might feel like, look, it's in my child support, and boom. So whatever the case might be is the case, but at the end of the day, sis, if I were you and I had a whole ex-husband or husband, baby father, who was showing up on Instagram and had almost 10,000 followers and can drop a receipt in 2.2 seconds, I would not tell not the truth. Okay? I would be telling the truth and not engage in some foolery of trying to convince people that what is not, and what happened did not. Because clearly Gerard is like, yes, sis, you're not gonna lie on me anymore. So he didn't have to drop that receipt, but he did, because he put it out on Instagram. So we know she knows, because she trolls his Instagram and Nisha. And if she's not trolling it, her subscribers are. Because, you guys out there, some of y'all busybody note takers, just, girl, the faithful, whomever is dropping these messages to make sure that people who may need to know, right? And he apparently found out that sis was trying to run a narrative that she did not know that Christian had a fundraiser, and okay. Gerard said, excuse me, I'm just gonna put this right here. Okay. And he did, and that was it. Now, so was that a bustation of a lie? I think she got busted. I think Liv got caught in a lie. Liv lied. Girl, don't lie out here on these YouTubes, okay? Girl, it seems like they all lying. Girl, one lie after another. Girl, the police are on their way. Okay, sis? Sis, don't lie. Don't lie. Okay? That's the one thing. You know how I said if you want to have a YouTube channel, the main thing you need to do is post your content? What I'm going to say too, don't lie. Don't lie on the YouTube streets. Don't make up fake receipts. Don't lie. Just be you. If you don't want to tell something, just keep your lip zipped. Don't run that yapper. When you run that yapper, girl, let me tell you something. There's some people out here that talk so much. Homegirl can never shut up, and they talk themselves right into some ditches. Okay. They run right into some ditches with the snitches, and can't stop running that mouth, and they just run it right off the road. Girl, Keisha, we know, can talk her ass off. Olivia is pretty good about keeping her lip zipped. However, it's the lies for me. She doesn't talk herself all the way out, but she will start a lie because she thinks she's got it down. And girl, the lies. It's the lies. Okay. So yes, and Vita's going on, guys. We'll talk about Vita tomorrow. I didn't feel like talking about it today. This crew, my jazzy life. We're gonna talk about my jazzy life, but the others of the Dummiana gang, girl, I'm just waiting for the first pregnancy test to pop off, and that's it, and that's all. But as far as who's lying according to you guys right now, 267 votes, 48% says Keisha. Is it the scam? Is it the scam of the scam? Some people feel like she paid these people to participate in some sort of a KK Camel Toe Road Productions of a scam skit, or and that's pretty much it. Big Slow, she lied on her ex-husband again, stating she had no idea that Christian had a fundraiser, and he dropped the receipt saying, "Bitch, stop lying." Okay, he basically dropped a "Bish, stop lying." And then 10% of you guys say, "Girl, Jasmine, could you please stop spreading the vid around Austin, please? Could you stop spreading that vid? Where is Chris? What's going on?" Okay. Jasmine is all up in her videos, running around with the vid on her videos. And she says that vid is just about like the flu, guys. And she was live yesterday. And you know, my favorite lives are the ones when Jasmine jumps in that vehicle looking mad. Homegirl was looking mad yesterday. Okay. And you know, you remember my Jazzy life and you know, Liv's life. They're best friends. Her and Tuna, they are winning at losing, guys. If you don't remember, they are winning at losing and they love telling a good story. Okay. Jasmine was sitting over there trying to explain why she was running around Austin. um Girl, I always get distracted by that wig. That is her big Frida look. Look, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know why she would do such a thing, why she thinks that people can't add up and don't know the math about what she's doing. It's kind of like it's the gaslighting. She was in the car, she got mad, why she had to go live while she was driving and reading comments. Homegirl was driving children on live and reading and answering comments and had the nerve to ask people what they're doing, how they're doing it, what y'all doing this weekend, just random stuff. She thinks that Chris brought home the vid from when he came from the wedding. Now, this picture I think was when they did the bachelor night groomsmen party. um so that was the groomsmen party. I don't know if this is the guy that got married. I'm assuming it was. She said, "Why would I want to go to a party, a wedding with 5 damn kids?" That's called a babysitter situation. But I don't know if it's this guy in the white who got married, but apparently it was the bachelor night or groomsman night. Um, and once upon a time. So if this is the same guy that got married recently, she thinks he bought the vid home from that. Okay. But meanwhile, she was having chills, feeling dizzy at a basketball game, and still decided to go and run around all over town and infect the whole city of Austin with her. Okay? Period. So but she was over there capping for Chris as usual, but kind of threw Chris under the bus because she feels like he brought it home from the wedding. I would love to know what the bride and the groom think about that. Oops. Okay, Erica, we're not ready for you yet, hon. Okay. I would love to know what the bride and the groom think about that. That one of the groomsmen, everybody in the pictures, like I would love to know if at the wedding, who is sitting up with the vid right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Because Jasmine thinks her man is so fine and let's see. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So fine and whatever. Okay. Someone asked me, did I see a hole in her bedroom wall? I have to go back and look at it. Apparently, according to word on the street, is that there is a hole in the wall. So according to the beat up refrigerator and now holes in the wall in the bedroom, something's going on in that house. I'm gonna take a look and I will report back to you guys. I just have not had a free moment. Because you guys know when I get off of here, I'm flying. I'm off to doing other things. So my bad, guys. I have not been able to do that bit of homework yet, but I will. Last thing we're going to cover this morning, it's the lies for me, is Love by Erica. We read this yesterday. If you guys have not seen this, go check it out on her community post or listen to yesterday. I have it broken up in chapters. Love by Erica has a legal action token note Okay. And I'm saying that purposefully, dreadfully wrong. But she has what appears to be a cease and desist, and also a community post where she says that she met the owner of Google, guys. It made me do a lot of research last night, and to find out who the shareholders, and the primary shareholders are in the Alphabet Corporation, Google, and YouTube, and all of the things. So if you care to read any of that, go to my community post and I dropped the link so you can get knowledgeable on that. But she says that she met the owner of Zoom, the owner of Zoom too. No, I'm just kidding. The owner of Google on a Zoom call. I'm just gonna leave that right there. It's just too much, girl. It's too much. Why you only got 5%, sis? I don't know. Um, at the end of the day, she just said, I'm gonna say this. If you have a recording of me, release it. If you've made videos about me, bashing me, go ahead and drop it. I got a mean legal team now who can't spell, doesn't know grammar, doesn't know that YouTube is spelled YOUTUBE, not YOU space TUBE. And we are not playing anymore. I'm knocking them down one by one. Give me a nickname. Giving me a nickname does not mean you're safe. No, but we are protected under the First Amendment. And this is a free speech platform, and people do have a right to express themselves. They don't have a right to lie on you, that's for sure. But they certainly can say what they want, when clearly we know who you are talking about. I also had the pleasure of meeting the owner of Google. Maybe it was Google Cosmetics, okay? Maybe it was Google footwear. Maybe it was Googleicious. We don't know, but she said she had the pleasure of meeting the owner of Google on a Zoom. They think I'm very nice. So again, leave me alone. I also have 3 restraining orders. Do you imagine living a life where you had to go and get 3 restraining orders? I've had some damn goony goo goo zombies coming for me, and I still have yet to deploy a restraining order. I cannot imagine the scope and scale of the weirdos, the weirdest of the weird, that you have to get 3 restraining orders on. That's crazy. But she says, so again, leave me alone. I also have 3 restraining orders. I would hope the people who have restraining orders would know, okay, that are active. She wants people to know that she has 3 active restraining orders. Typically, girl, anyway, I'm not going to even say anything on that. 3 restraining orders that are active. I stay by my pen and pad. Girl, all you need is the note section in your phone. What are you from 1852? P.S. LBE gang. So postscript, LBE, that's the Love by Erica gang, 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 gang. The letter is atrocious. She did snap it, and if you want to read it, go read it. It's awful. Okay. It does not seem like an attorney. Like maybe if it's a attorney from like the 7th grade. I don't know, but it's awful. So you guys are giving her 5%. So let's just finish up this poll right here, guys. The poll is as it is, and I appreciate all of you guys for voting. Thank you for getting the likes up. I so appreciate it. We have 286 votes. Once again, at the bottom, Love by Erica, 5%. Yeah, who's lying? 5% of you say Erica. 11% of you say radio. Okay. 38% say Big Slow. That's Liv's life. Okay. And KK, we know who that is. Yes, sis. 287 votes later. We just had someone come on in for a vote. 46% say KK. Girl, they don't believe anything. They don't believe anything, sis. 288 votes, still 46%. Sis, they don't believe you. Okay. The vote is done. It's donezo, guys. If you have not voted in terms of liking this live, go ahead, hit the like button for your girl. Guys, Mommy and Portia just had to be seen today. They just wanted to be seen. So my bad, guys. Regarding all of the barking. Who let the dogs out? I guess I did, but you know what I'm saying? They're they're part of the family over here, so they got to be out. But in any case, thank you guys for tolerating that today. My apologies, my bad, sis. But you know, that's life. That's life of a working ass mom, trying to get these live streams in early in the morning. So I guess you know, I hope you guys understand. Okay. Hopefully you guys won't cancel me because, you know, don't cancel me, guys. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this live. Guys, we had to go through it. And because if we don't go through it, we can't get to it. Okay. Tell me what you think about the poll today. Who is lying, guys? Who's lying the most? And what do we need to do next? Tomorrow, we're gonna wrap this whole thing up. And we definitely will talk about some more comments. But yeah, everyone is getting the police. Everyone is getting some police action. I think we called the police on everyone. Keisha, Liv, Jasmine, Austin police is coming for you, boo. You busted, okay? Olivia, busted. Keisha, why have you not called the police, okay? Loved by Erica, girl, she said she called the police already. There's lots of police activity on the YouTube streets. So we're just going to keep our eyes open and see what's going on out here. Keisha is lying. Okay. Okay. Damaris, you're laughing. Okay, sis. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. Yes, guys. Guys, have a wonderful day. I hope that you guys do something amazing. Get something amazing out of it. Crush a goal. Do your damn thing. Just, you know, just be bougie about it. Okay. All right, guys. You said all the mommies are lying. Girl, all of them. Well, look, YouTube Streets Police is on patrol. You see them on the streets? We got them right there on the streets, okay? Ruwinta says KK is always lying. Okay. Look, word on the street is the lies are for real. They're real, though. Okay? Guys, have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 You walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
Rounded. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then